We were privileged to take our cameras into BR's research department at Derby in September 1989. RTC, or the Railway Technical Centre, is situated alongside the Derby to Nottingham main line, opposite Etches Park Depot to the north, and Litchurch Lane Works to the south. The origin of RTC was the LMS Scientific Research Laboratories, which are still in use today. RTC is divided into two departments, each with its own modern facilities. The first department we shall visit is Research, whose purpose is to explore current and future technology for BR. A number of laboratories are in use, the Advanced Vehicles Laboratory having been built in 1970, housing 2 static dynamometers supervised by an elevated control tower. Test coaches can be hooked up to unload data to the control tower's computers. The Rotherham dynamometer, it came from Rotherham, is here in use to test the proposed new small wheels, which will enable lower wagons to be produced to allow taller containers within the BR loading gauge. The dynamometer is controlled locally, the actual equipment consisting of a form of lathe with monitoring units. A gearbox transfers power from the electric motors to give constant or variable speeds for testing. Outside, we can see the prototype vehicle fitted with the small wheels. The entire body is built within the wheel height. Although not a glamorous project, this could prove to be a very important breakthrough in the fight to reduce the constraints of the British loading gauge, especially with the Channel Tunnel coming soon. Another aspect of research is track work. A purpose-built track laboratory enables continuous testing. A rolling road machine simulates the effect of vehicles on different track conditions, from 6 to 40-ton axle loads. This can run continuously for weeks at a time. Research has a fascinating collection of vehicles allocated to it, from this Mark II coach used for mobile track assessment, through a Hastings coach, an APT coach, to Mark IIIs. Full details of these and their functions can be found in Colin Marsden's 2 books on RTC. Interesting relics from previous experiments mingle with the most up-to-date BR stock, including a prototype HST power car and the 2 Class 210 power cars. During our visit, NSE's new snowblower was going through its paces. You can see how effective it is by the complete absence of snow. Other parts of the train were seen in the yard and in the EDU, or Engineering Development Unit, the second division at RTC. The EDU's function is simply described as keeping the railways running, but it covers many functions within that description. It covers technical equipment, locomotives, multiple units, and so on. A particular project is the new networker units for NSE, the working test bed being Unit 7001, converted from redundant Class 210 trailer cars. This is the first EMU with three-phase drive. Also on test are prototype doors on a mock-up body shell produced by EDU's fabrications section. Fabrications also built the networker front-end mock-up. Other projects included contract to fit TDM equipment and fire precautions to Intercity's Class 86 fleet, which EDU can do far more quickly than traction depots can. Of course, RTC is best known for its test programs of new vehicles, and the front end of the first Mark III DVT is seen inside the workshop. Outside, the second Mark IV DVT gives a contrast in front ends. We were privileged to see the driver's view. This vehicle had been delivered from Metro Camel only 3 days earlier, and is seen here being taken together with a Mark IV coach to Austria for climatization tests in Vienna. At the rear of the train is one of RTC's dedicated Class 47s, 47971 Robin Hood. We will see their work, together with test trains and the test tracks at Mickleover and Old Dalby, in a future issue of Railscene.